Welcome everyone to Chess TV episode 276. Today is July 14, 7/14. There's a nice ring to that because 7 is half of 14. The year is still 2016. Perhaps you're bored of that, but I'm kind of enjoying it. We're now in the second half of 2016 with the month of July. Be quiet. Stop it. Oh, we're in a tournament right now. In fact, it's just about to start. Take a look. This is a 30-second tournament. It's yet again, it's 32nd Thursday, and I'm in the tournament. So we're playing 3 checks chess today. If you check the opponent 3 times, you win instantly. This is a difficult variant for me because I don't play it too much, but it's kind of like that thing you own that you don't care about, and every now and then you're like, oh, I still own that? I guess I should do something about that. And so you play it once or twice and then you get rid of it again. Put it back in the closet. So that's kind of what's going on here. I don't know what I'm doing in 3 checks chess, but let's try c5. Oh, there's only 30 seconds for the whole game. I forgot. So that was an interesting move. Bishop d5. I don't know where my brain is right now, but I need to play way faster here because I have 14 seconds for the whole game. So I need to make some fast moves here. Let's see if I can check the opponent. He can't take me or it's check. He'll probably castle. Oh, he moves into that. Yes. Now let's bring some new checks up like this. It's going to be a second check right here. 9 seconds is plenty of time. Oh, that was a stupid move. There's my second check, though. And I've blundered my queen. He can take my queen for free. The clock is going to be a problem now. And I've blundered my knight. And he's out of time. What a brilliant chess game. That was fantastic. So apparently I had better moves than to just allow this. Maybe I should have checked him at that moment. But, you know, chess doesn't have to be perfect to be entertaining. Sometimes it just has to be chess. And in this case, it's not even chess. Now, this is a much better player. We're playing against someone rated 2100 in 3 checks chess. And now, since I have no idea what I'm doing, we could have some problems here. Let's adjust that. Here we go. I'll play e6, and then c5 against c3 seems to be popular. Can I get away with this, though? Take, maybe? Oh, this is going to be pretty bad, probably. I don't want to bring those pieces out. I don't want to allow that. It just seems bad. Okay, is this going to work? Is this smart or stupid? I'm not even sure. Can I take that? Oh, I can't? No. Okay, so he's got a pretty good situation on me now. My knight is just floating around. I'd be happy to trade. Got trouble. I've got trouble. I guess I'll play that so that he can't check me so well. Let's throw away my pawn. I'm out of time. I'm not sure what to do. I guess I'll just get checkmated like in regular chess. Lose my queen for a knight because otherwise I'm going to lose. This is a problem. So I'm just going to get checkmated here. That makes me feel better about not knowing what to do in 3 checks chess. 3 checks chess is pretty bad because you're like, what happening? I'm in check again. But if you're just checkmated, you're like, oh yeah. I know what this is like. This happens to me constantly. Like, oh yeah, I play g6 and then I make these horrible weaknesses in my dark squares. A bunch of bishops and stuff come in here and checkmate me. I feel good. This is normal. So that loss kind of breaks my winning streak. Losses have a habit of doing that. So I only have 2 points, but soon I'm going to play another game of 3 checks chess, and I'm going to kick it up a notch in terms of speed. I've been kind of hesitating in my moves. No more. Now I'm going to play confidently and quickly, just like when I'm playing Crazy House. Have you seen that? If you've seen me play Crazy House, you probably have. I'm like, bam, I move on his turn. Bam, 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 and it's checkmate. Now, unfortunately, I'm getting checkmated, but at least it's confident. That's important. We talked about that last episode, how important confidence is. If you haven't seen that, you should go to YouTube. Check it out. You go to YouTube and it's like, what would you like to upload? No, not upload. I want to go to... this channel does not exist. I got to play some chess. Hold on. Chess. See how fast I am now? Bam, there's 1 check. Bam, there's another check. Look how confident. Bam, bam, bam. Bam! There's a pre-move bishop capture. That's the kind of boss I am right now. Here comes the 3rd check. Right here. Right here. He can't escape it. If he moves that pawn, this is check. Oh, he escaped it. Okay. Right after I said he couldn't escape it, then he escaped it. Oh, that's a third check. Fantastic. So I confidently won by mistake. That's great. So now let's go back to YouTube. I want to go to Chess TV's channel. It's a great channel. It's like my favorite channel, except for the Chronos Crypto channel, which is my tie for favorite channel. And then last episode, which is currently on the face of the page, the Lemming Defense. That's 275. You need to watch that episode if you haven't watched it yet. It was a fantastic strategic decision to play knight a6 on the first move. It was great. I loved it. Okay, we're fighting this very strong player again, so now we're going to play confidently and quickly. Also, we have the white pieces, which is going to help a lot. Do we take that? Whoa. I think I'll just throw this away, which I'm sure is a bad mistake because he allowed me to do it, and he's so good at chess that it's probably, if he's letting you do it, it's probably because you're a loser. What if I play here and lose this pawn? Bet you didn't expect that. What do you think? You guys like this sequence? Check it out. Get it? Get it? Check it out. Just whiz. You're rocking the boat today. That's not really a saying you want to be doing. Oh, I'm confident. Forgot confident. 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 Rocking the boat. I'm rocking something. I'm going to just get a castle, which allows me to not be checked. Now you can throw away his queen if you want. Oh, I'm winning. Of course I'm winning. Oh, I free moved a piece that wasn't even existing. I'm like, you know, this piece that doesn't exist in the current universe. I need to parallel time travel to the where the knight was still on the board. I free moved this move, stupid pants. If only I had played a move that was legal, I probably would have lost in a much less embarrassing fashion. I feel like I could have won that game. Oh well, oh, I got another game right here. Apparently this is a tournament that alternates between mate of Margot and pawn 427. That's all you get to do in this tournament. But let's go, okay, I'll do that. I'm not a complainer. I'm more like a talker. Let's play some checks here. Mate of Margot, you're getting owned. And I'm so glad of it. I love it when you get owned against me. That's my favorite. Cool move. Now you have 2 checks right off the bat. Oh, no, you missed this move. That would have been good. Oh, it would have been good. This is a tough variant. This is definitely a tough variant. Okay, so he's blundering some things. Let's trade queens, pal. If you don't, I'll just check you. So, do it. And now, let's trade more things. Just confidently move some pieces here. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to avoid check here. This is my 3rd check. Bam! Pre-move checkmate while the time runs out. Return to tournament. That's a win. So you can see I win all of my Mate of Margot games. I lose all of my Pawn 427 games. Let's break up the sequence here. Maybe I'll play somebody new. I hope so. How you guys doing? The start of the episode was so rushed because the tournament was going 10, 9, 8 while I was giving the introduction, so I never got to say hi. Hi, I'm so glad you're joining us today. You know, Chess with TV is 3 times a week, 3 times a week, and those are my favorite 3 times of the week. Oh, I'm playing Pawn 427 again. I don't want to bring this queen out. I should play this move. And then here. And then here. This should be good. He's definitely stunned. And then here. And here. Here. And then here. Oh, fast. And here. And then here. And here. Oh, that's probably not smart. Oh, there's some checks right there. No, with 1 second left, I have to lose. It's like 1.7, right? That's even worse. Last game he had 1.6. Now he has 1.7. It's like a decrease in the quality of Chess Whiz, which is pretty bad. I try to make every episode better than the last, but my 2 rooks were coming out here and I'm like, I'm about to check you. Hold on, I'm going to check you. And then here I can check him twice, but then I have nothing left on the board. So that was probably a good idea that I didn't do that. So at least I should compliment myself on that. No one else is going to because no one else is in the room. I never stream with anyone else in the room. Even when I have special guests on, I'm like, welcome to special guest Runner. And he's not even in the room. He's like in Switzerland. Speaking of which, now we're playing against this special guest. Hi. So I can't say hi to him, so I'll just try to win instead. That'll be my way of saying hi. I'll be like, oh, 3 checks to you. Checkmate. Hi. You know, so this is my move. It's a pretty good move right now. Oh, it's a bad situation, actually. So can I get away with not dying here? I'm not really sure how well this is going to go. There's my first check. And now here. No, castling? No, I better play here. And now, this move. There's a second check and a third check on the way, man. I just beat Rondev. I can beat anybody who's not whatever that guy who keeps beating me is. Yes. So 3 checks chess, as you can see, it's a lot like chess till everything goes downhill. At first, you can just play some chess, and then you can't. So as long as you play kind of carefully, I'd say the opening is pretty similar. Develop your pieces, control the center of the board, castle your king to the king side. I don't know why they have queenside castling in this game. They should just remove it. Don't swearing I've received in the chat. Look at this. All caps. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, you can watch live here and you can see this stream of interesting things that people are saying, like don't swearing. You would totally miss out, except I just showed that to you. And you'd be like, oh, I wish I knew what they were saying right now. What if they were saying don't swearing? And then you wouldn't even know, not that you were missing it. That's how bad it would be. Your life would be. That's not making sense either. But it's similar to don't swearing in the sense that it doesn't make any sense, just like don't swearing. So I think that we're on the same page here. I think this is pretty good for me. I like these trades. Let's keep the clock low, because it is. Come on. Come on. Oh, I like that move. He can't castle now. One check. 2 checks. Oh, maybe this wasn't the best. Oh no, I need that 3rd check. Come here. Let's make it happen. I need that 3rd check, Mon. Oh, I win on time! So apparently I shouldn't have given up the bishop and the queen. Like this move, lose the queen, lose the bishop. That was only 2. It's not called 2 checks, Jess, and that's why. But oh, I win on time. As you can see, I have a plenty of time. You can't see it. It's behind my face. But if you could see through my face, which some people can, it'd be 0.00.38. 38 hundredths. 38 hundredths of a second is how much I had remaining there at the end of the game. Very close. Very, very close. Okay, so apparently this tournament's not so popular because 7th place, 8th place, 9th place, and 10th place have all withdrawn. These flags mean I don't care, I'm leaving. But 6th and up is pretty good, so I'm 5th out of 6. Actually, there's 19 in the tournament, but all the cool kids have withdrawn. I'm fighting against beginner to master. Did I shout too loudly in the mic? I'll try to speak very softly for you now. I'm sure that was too loud. This mic does a really good job picking up low tones, and my voice is so rich and deep. It's like a well, a super wealthy well of deep richness. I wonder if he's going to take my e-pawn. Wait, I mean, I wonder if he will take my e-pawn. I'm trying to check him twice here. I've learned that's cool. The 3rd check is a little bit more mysterious. How I will get the 3rd check, I do not know. Focused. Focused. No, he brought his rook around and there's nothing I could do because if I moved over, he'd have this check. Yeah, when you're sitting there and you've been checked twice, you better just die because the longer your life goes, the more dangerously painful it will become. And that third check could come from anywhere. But the rook lift idea was very interesting. For a lot of moves, he had better plans, but he didn't execute them. And then suddenly, he's like, if I just lift my rook, that's called a rook lift, by the way. If you've got a bunch of pawns, right? Then they haven't moved, because who would move pawns? And then your rook comes up in front of the pawns. Like, this rook is super heavy, but I got it lifted up in front of the pawns. That's called a rook lift. It's actually a nice tactical strategy, a nice strategic tactic of, what am I saying? Of getting your rooks into the game. Is lifting them up like this. You castle and you're like, ugh, that's a rook lift. You have to make the sound though. If you don't know, it's called a rook luft. A rook lift. So if you want to lift, you have to go ugh, as you do it. Does that make sense? It's actually German. It means air freshener. Let's try this move. This time I kept the bishop, so I wouldn't get checkmated. Oh! Okay, let's go over here and see how this goes. Stop. He has 20 seconds and I have less than 10. So my rook. I needed that. That's what I've concluded. I needed my rook. And there's the 3 checks. Brilliant play by my chess master opponent. Not so brilliant by ChessWiz. Oh, okay. This is good though. I'm really having fun. Are you guys enjoying the show? I'm certainly enjoying it. I've got blue water today, which is a great color of water because if it weren't blue, it would be some other color. And that's why blue is good. I have to come up with a reason for everything. You know, people do this with their lives. They're like, oh no, this happened. There must be a reason. Everything. Like, let's say your best friend dies in a car crash and you're sitting around and you're like, why did that happen? And you've got to conclude that there was some strategic universal reason that happened. Sometimes I actually think there's not, but it's human nature to try to find meaning in everything that happens, even when that's not very possible, because there might not be. In my opinion, some people think there must be. And so my conclusion is there was no meaning there. My queen, there's no meaning here either. Everything is meaningless, says who says that? The teacher. Oh, it's time, there's time. Time. I'll lose my knight. That was a check. Yes, I win. If he takes there, then I have check here. And if he moves here, then I have check here. And I win that game. Fantastic. I just gained 19 rating points. I feel good about that. And that was pretty meaningless, but I feel good about it. The reason those rating points are meaningless is because this next game I'm going to play against some crazy noob and I'm going to lose. And then we'll be back to how it was. But oh well. Okay, I'm being told in the chat, no, I'm not enjoying your show. I used to enjoy your shows, but now that I've had my brain surgery, I find them to be quite dry. I made up that last part, the part about the brain surgery, but that's okay. You know, that the reality is he didn't talk about brain surgery, but let's not get wrapped up in reality. Like, oh no, reality is ruining my life right now. Let's just be honest. You would rather live in some kind of bent up delusion world. So let's do that. Oh, poor guy had just had brain surgery. Delusion world. I'll rescue you from your delusion world. Don't worry. My favorite kind of brain surgery is called the lobotomy. Oh, my queen. That's what you do if you need brain removal. It's pretty good. Check. There's my first check. Check. There's my second check. Check. There's my third check, man. Joe, I win. I love Joe, and I don't even know who he is. I used to enjoy shows, but that was before my brain surgery. And then there's another comment, your broadcast is better than United Kingdom politics. Yes, but we should actually meld them. My broadcast should become United Kingdom politics. So that kingdom, guys, I noticed it was united. Do you think it should be united? Yes, a bird is hitting me in the face as I tell you that it should be united. But no, it shouldn't be united because people voted and they said less united. No, not European Union. What's that? EU. It's like EU. No, you're not supposed to say it like that. It's just EU. EU. No, you're reading it wrong. It's not EU. It's ew. Oh, sure, right, man. Oh, a fish hit me in the face. You notice that most news clips that you actually watch have fish flying around hitting people in the face. Have you seen that one? Because you much rather watch that than actual news, because the purpose of the news is to make you feel bad. You're like, oh, I wonder if there's anything bad going on in the world right now. I better turn on the news and find out. That's why it's there. So if somebody's getting hit in the face with a fish, that really spices it up. So that's basically what I do. And I'm like, is there anything on the news right now? I go to that video of the person getting hit in the face with a fish while giving the news, and I'm like, yes, I'll just watch this over and over, and then I'm done with my news for today. Whoop, there's a check there. There we go. Whew, that was close. I'll just lose my knight. This will work. Okay, now what do I do? Lose some more things. Yeah, okay, so move my knight to the edge. From over there, it can do some pretty fancy stuff. Oh, no. I'm in check. Oh, I'm in check again. Oh, this is super bad. I'll just get checked a third time and lose. Okay, my strategy is to lose. It worked! Yes, I accomplished my mission. So you just reframe your goal in life, and then suddenly you're a winner. Like, what if you're like, oh no, my couch might float up tonight. I better sit on it and make sure it doesn't do that. I need to keep it on the floor. And then the next day you're like, last night I accomplished my goals. I kept my couch on the ground. And look, there's even a little imprint where my rear end sat on it. That is like accomplishment completed. Yeah. You do have to have the right kind of friends so that your friends will say, good job, man, good job. Because some friends will be like, you're such a loser. Why didn't you actually do something with your life? And then you have to be like, you know what? I need new friends. I need to find some friends who will praise me for drinking beer on the couch. Will be like, good job. That's a lot of beer. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's all about the friends. That's why I don't have any. I haven't found the right friends yet. I'm still looking. But that's okay. I need to bring some checks. Bring some checks to the house. I'll just push these pawns. Wait, I have to bring some checks to him. I'm gonna check myself at this point. Cool moves. Oh no, there's a check. Don't check me anymore. Okay, he lost his queen for a rook so that he could check me twice. Oh! Rook takes f5! Exclaim, exclaim. I forgot to rearrange my goals into losing. I was planning to win, and bam! That was close. He needs a third check to win here. If I take, he takes. Then I could throw away my queen while losing, right? So I should have played here. Or maybe just here. Yeah. No, I should have played here. Yeah. Rook e7. That would have been good. Because then I can play my rook this way. Oh, he had 2 checks and I had 0. Now I had an extra queen, so I feel like maybe I was winning, except for the 2 checks. Yeah, it's close. It's very close. Has nobody noticed that the United Kingdom, when pronounced, is just UK? UK spells UK, and European Union spells EU. So has nobody said, guys, UK is leaving EU? This is important. I certainly have. Oh, there's a check, and there's another check. Typical cheater has checked me twice. This is awful. That's actually his name. That's actually his name. Typical cheater. It's kind of a weird name. It's a good name, though. Very fitting, since that's what he is. Let's keep aggressing. Sooner or later, he's going to get a third check, but in the meantime, it's pretty awesome bossum here. I'm going to check him twice. Okay, now I need a third check. This move? I need a third check. Just throw stuff away for a while. Check, man! I checked you 3 times. I defeated the typical cheater. Wow, that was great. So apparently don't open like that. If your opponent gets 2 checks on you, you're in deep doo-doo, which is a nice way to say something else. And then, so fortunately I won that game because he's a typical cheater, but it was really close. So some wins would be nice. You see all these zeros here? 2 0 2 0 2 0 2 0 2 2 0 0 2 2 0 0. I've got a really cool pattern here. First I win and lose 6 games alternating 1s. Then I win and lose 6 games alternating 2s. So we should see a winning streak here, 2 2 2, before followed by 0 0 0. And that's exactly what I'm aiming for, is to continue that streak. Let's try c3. And then, what are you doing, man? You're crazy as usual. Oh, he just got a check while trading pieces. What was I thinking? There's some punctuation there. It's actually, what was I thinking? And the answer is no. In order to win this game, I have to focus like a laser. I love analogies. Knight comes back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to have 3 checks here in no time. There's my first check. I have to do this, and then I'll have my second check. There's my second check. And there's my hands-free third check. Do, 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 do. I better stop doing that, so it's going to make a GIF, and it's going to make me look stupid. I would hate for that to happen, right? ChessWiz stupid on the internet. You see it on the front page, just above the UK politics. It'd be like, first headline article, ChessWiz looks stupid on the internet. And then underneath, it'd be like, in really tiny font, it would be like, Brexit vote yes. Super tiny. Like, you'd have to get your magnifying glass out to see it. And that's on a high-res display, too. Because who reads the news in newspapers? The only purpose of newspapers these days is to give people jobs. And I would rather have a giant whole dog in my backyard, which would also give people jobs. Besides the fact I don't even have a backyard, and I'm lying about that, too. So it'd be on the internet. And you'd be like, okay, I need to buy a MacBook so that I can see this news article. Oh, it's a check. No, it's another check. It's going to be a third check. Oh, stupid latest. It just says LM, makes me feel better. I'm being asked if I'm a real whiz in the chat. I'm actually not sure. I didn't ever try to get the... What if I do this? I'm going to check you. Oh, wowie zowie. You're amazing. I didn't try to get the certification for a whiz. The wizard certification is really hard. But I'm not sure about the whiz certification. I couldn't find any centers in my area that would give me that certification. So I guess the answer is no. I'm not a certified whiz. I'm trying to win here. Stop doing your things. 15 seconds to 10. Oh, that exposes me to checks. Let's move over. That's the first check. He'll trade because it simplifies the position. Oh, oh. There's a second check. He's blundered. Don't move there. No, it's a check. Oh. I'm out of time not getting checked. He had a move where he could play here and get a check, so I should have watched out for that. But I spent all my time not getting checked, and that's why I didn't have any left, and I lost the game. Apparently, if you run out of time, it doesn't matter what kind of genius you are, you lose. But now I'm going to focus. That, combined with the fact that my opponent's rating is hundreds of points below mine, it's going to mean that I'm going to win this game. Oh, I missed an awesome check. That was a good check. Well, maybe he won't do anything about this. Okay, there's the first check. Fantastic. I'm being asked my favorite chess player is. I would think that's obvious. If you've seen a few shows, you would know who my favorite chess player is because I talk about him constantly. I'll give you a moment to figure that out. My favorite chess player, who I talk about constantly. ChessWiz. Can't believe you didn't see that coming. You really fell in my tarp. Okay, close it up. And then take that for free. And then I have a check. I guess I'll play the check. Only loses one knight, so that's a pretty good trade. 2 checks. Oh, that was the third? Fantastic. Great. 2 minutes left in the tournament. Chess was 6th place. Am I perpetually getting 6th place? Didn't I get 6th place in last week's 32nd Thursday episode? Typical cheater is back, but my first move is c6. He'll never check me the way he checked me. Whoa, again, he tried another trick. I built house. Now I'm going to beat this typical cheater. Okay, I guess I'll just play here. Okay, now queen c7. Exclamation mark. Make that trade, play this here. He's bending himself into a pretzel shape. There's 2 kinds of pretzel shapes. He's doing the inferior shape also. It's called the inferior pretzel. I see some moves now. Oh. This is dull. Oh, I'm back again. The pretzel's causing him problems, actually, in this position. 1 second. 1 second. Check. He's out of time. Typical cheater. I blunder to win. That is usually what you blunder. I mean, there are other things you could blunder. Like, you could blunder a house cat, which is like where you're driving along and then whoops, your house cat fell out the window. That's called blundering a house cat. But in this case, that isn't possible, because that would be a car cat anyway. That would not be a house cat. How can you have a house cat in a car? That doesn't make sense. ChezWiz, I mean, you're usually like the epitome of logic, but today you just said a house cat falling out of a car, and that didn't make sense. I can't believe you said that. Yeah. So I keep losing to the same mess over here. I got a problem. He's all king side. He's figuring out how to win. This Elijah's master keeps beating me. Here, 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 here. Oh, he's left the game. Player has left the game. Yes, that's like the only way I can beat him. But if he just leaves, please do. Please stay away. No, he's back. He's back. I'm bringing the bishop around and it's dead already. And now here. 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 Ah, here. I'm still alive. Here. Still alive. He's out of time. Thank you for leaving during half the game, which is about accurate, actually. Thanks for being gone. Did you like really need to go get a pretzel to eat? Because I appreciate that. That's how I won this game. These openings where it's like a French defense advanced variation, except there's no French in it, are very bad for black, because all of a sudden you have no pieces in this area except for these 3 pawns going, help me, the enemies are approaching. That's what it's like. You have this bishop coming down here, you've got this bishop coming down here, you've got this knight coming down here, you've got this queen ready to pounce. He could even play a rook left in a position that's not this one, because the rook could also check me. Meanwhile, I have nothing. These guys are uselesser than useless. That's a phrase. And then these things here, it's like all they can do is move back a little bit and then get stuck. So watch what happens in the game. Like, oh, that's reverse time. Never mind. Like this knight is like, oh no, I'm going in the wrong direction, but there is a rook over here, so I'll do it. And then I'm trying to come back. F5. This is a move of desperation. Like, I am getting destroyed, so I'd better move a pawn. And there's 1,000 ways he could beat me, but one of them is to leave the game and get a pretzel and run out of time. That's the one that's not beating me. Fortunately, that's the one he chose, so I ended up winning. But it was close. Congratulations to Pawn 427. Very fitting that he beat everybody because he beat me so bad. Rondep, 2nd place. Oh, your trophy's bigger than last week, Rondep. He had 3rd place last week. Beginner to master. I'm glad you joined us. By the way, next week we're going to have another 30 seconds tournament. And it's going to be, I just filled up the calendar. So if you click calendar, it's going to be King of the Hill next week. That's going to be fun. And then after that's going to be anti-chess. So stick around for those next week. And by that I mean leave, because you should not sit in your chair for a week. You should like eat some pretzels or something. Next episode though, on the 16th, you see there's nothing here. There's going to be no episode on the 16th, which is normally there is. That's because I have a life. And in this case, my life will not be at my computer. So there's actually nothing happening there. But then we're going to play some weird things. Like this one is like chess with special rules. I'm not even going to mouse over it. You can't see what it is. And then this tournament, then we're going to do something there. And then, oh, this one's going to be great. Don't miss this one. It's really good. And then ChezWiz Cup 7 or 8, whatever that is at the end of the month. It's going to be great. So you can visit the website chezwiz.tv to see the calendar of what events are coming up next and be like, oh, I don't want to miss that or that or that. And the safest way to do that, by the way, is to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want like old stuff that you can't even communicate with, because then you get emails that are like, ChezWiz, put out a new video constantly. But if you follow the Twitch channel, you get a message every time I go online to stream. And I don't always put that on YouTube. Sometimes I put on this groovy music and I bump my desk and stuff. And then it doesn't go on YouTube because YouTube's like, oh, you can't do that. It's got good music in it. You can't have good music on YouTube, only bad music, right? It actually says, would you like to add music to this video? And it's like, so here's some bad options and they're all super bad, right? And I'm like, no, just leave it with no music at all. But anyway, those don't go on YouTube. You have to watch Twitch to see them. So follow the Twitch channel. This has been ChezWiz TV. Thanks for watching.